Hello, this is Dr. Bruno Hardman, and welcome to my medical channel. Here, we talk about health, prevention, and the latest treatment methods.
Did you know that your breakfast choices can secretly undermine the muscles and blood vessels that keep you strong where it truly matters? If you are over 60 and have noticed weaker erections, low energy levels, or diminished performance in the lower body, age might not be the real culprit. The real cause may lie in what you eat in the morning. Most men do not realize that their breakfast either supports healthy blood circulation in the groin area or gradually restricts it. Even more surprising is that many overlook one simple ingredient that could change everything. I am Dr. Bruno Hardman, a specialist in men's health with over 30 years of experience in urology and treating age-related decline in potency. I have treated thousands of men across the country who believed their intimate life was fading solely due to getting older. However, we found a much more hopeful truth. Here is the essence. Your body wants to restore blood flow to the lower part of your body, but it will only do so if you provide the right tools. These tools cannot be found in pills or prescriptions. Instead, they exist in just 5 very specific, very simple foods for your morning meal. These are foods you already know, but probably never realized how to use them to boost men's blood circulation. In this video, I will show you exactly how to use them. You will learn how 5 easy ingredients can enhance blood flow in the area, strengthen pelvic floor muscles, and lift your confidence without any side effects. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to share a peculiar combination that helps men notice results in less than a week. Let's get started. If you are truly determined to regain your vitality and enhance blood circulation exactly where it matters most, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you do not miss tips designed specifically for men over 60. If this video resonates with you, write the number 1 in the comments. If not, put 0. I read every piece of feedback, and your responses help create better content tailored to your needs. Now, let's begin with the first item, something you probably already have in your refrigerator, but might have underestimated its power for years. It is a simple, familiar food that, when consumed at the right time, can kickstart blood flow and muscle recovery in the most crucial area. I am talking about whole eggs, the most complete source of nutrients for restoring circulation. Especially after the age of 60, whole eggs are a natural stimulant for circulation. I have lost count of how many men over 60 have sat across from me looking disappointed, embarrassed, and puzzled about why things are no longer the same. Almost every time I asked about their diet, they shrugged and said, "Doctor, I just drink coffee in the morning, maybe a piece of toast if I remember." They do not realize that their bodies, especially at this age, urgently require very specific nutrients right after waking up. One of the most potent sources of these nutrients is what they have always kept in their refrigerator, whole eggs. I understand that eggs used to have a bad reputation because of cholesterol, outdated fears, and old science. Let me clarify, if you are a man over 60 and do not consume whole eggs regularly, you are missing out on one of the most effective natural methods to restore blood circulation and strength in the lower body. The secret lies in the yolk. This golden center is full of vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and leucine, a powerful amino acid that triggers muscle recovery, including deep and often overlooked muscles of the pelvic floor. These are the very muscles that support erections, regulate urination, and help you maintain balance and stability throughout the day. When circulation worsens with age, these muscles suffer first. But if you nourish them properly, especially in the morning, your body responds. You feel steadier, fewer cramps, and they become less intense. And yes, you start feeling confident in intimate moments, not because of a pill, but because blood is flowing again. I remember one patient, Richard, who was 67. He said he had not experienced morning erections for more than 2 years. 4 weeks after he began eating 2 boiled eggs every morning, nothing extraordinary, he called me with disbelief in his voice. "Doctor, I woke up like I was 40. That is the power of proper nutrition at the right time. 3 oatmeal with chia seeds cleanses the arteries. Every time I see an older man. In the office, when patients come with complaints about poor circulation, weak erections, or a constant feeling of heaviness in the lower body, I do not only inquire about medications, but also about their breakfast habits. Most often, breakfast is missing entirely, or consists mainly of sugar and empty carbohydrates. I suggest something simple yet effective. A warm bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds. Oatmeal itself is a powerful ally for aging arteries. It contains a special fiber called beta-glucan, which not only lowers cholesterol, but helps cleanse the walls of blood vessels. This allows a greater amount of oxygen-rich blood to reach essential areas, including the pelvis and groin. For men over 60, supporting circulation is not just beneficial, but absolutely vital. Adding chia seeds creates something remarkable. These tiny seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and potassium, substances that assist blood vessels in relaxing, reduce inflammation, and promote smoother, stronger blood flow. This blend is not only good for the heart, but also directly influences the ability to achieve and maintain a healthy erection. I recall a man named Henry who mentioned that after retiring, his body began to fail him with low energy levels, difficulty climbing stairs, and a decline in his intimate life. I persuaded him to swap sugary cereals for oatmeal with chia seeds, blueberries, and a pinch of cinnamon. Within 2 weeks, his legs felt lighter. After a month, he experienced better sleep and woke up more energized with improvements in his bedroom life as well. Both inside and outside his practice, the doctor laughed as he did not expect a simple bowl of oatmeal to have such an impact. Yet the truth is that what you eat in the morning sets the tone for your blood flow throughout the entire day. This easy, warm mixture signals your arteries that it is time to open up and nourish the muscles and nerves that help you feel confident as a man. If you are ready to elevate your circulatory support to a whole new level, there is one fruit that acts almost like a natural Viagra, but without any side effects. Many men tend to overlook it, but when used properly, it delivers fast results. Let me introduce you to it. 4 is the watermelon, a true bedroom fruit. I still remember my patient Richard's face when I told him to start eating watermelon every morning. He laughed and said, "Doctor, I thought it was just a summer snack, but now I know better." A lot of men do not realize that watermelon is among the most underrated natural remedies for restoring blood flow, especially in the areas where it matters most. Watermelon is packed with the amino acid citrulline, which in the body transforms into arginine. Arginine then boosts the production of nitric oxide, the very substance that expands blood vessels and allows blood to flow more freely to the pelvic region. This is the same biological pathway targeted by popular medications used for erectile dysfunction. The difference is here you nourish it with food instead of drugs, and the results are fast. Patients have shared that within just 1 week of adding watermelon to their morning diet, they noticed enhanced sensitivity and stronger morning erections. In this way, watermelon becomes a powerful and natural ally for men looking to improve their blood circulation and overall vitality. There is something truly powerful about allowing your body to do what it was naturally designed for, without relying on synthetic pills or dealing with unwanted side effects. It is pure support for your circulation offered straight from your plate. Richard called me after 2 weeks and said, "I am not sure if it is the watermelon or just the fact that I finally started eating breakfast, but something there is definitely waking up." We both laughed. Yet the truth is, he was not imagining things. Citrulline was working by dilating the blood vessels and giving his lower body a fresh sensation of vitality. For optimal results, watermelon should be consumed on an empty stomach or shortly before the main breakfast. Just a couple of slices are all you need. Here's a helpful tip. Do not throw away the white rind. It contains the highest concentration of citrulline. You can add it to your smoothie or simply chew it carefully. It might not taste sweet, but your circulation will be grateful. If you have been searching for a natural way to feel more alive and energized below the waist, watermelon might become one of the simplest and most refreshing remedies you have been missing. However, if you truly want to stabilize your morning energy, restore balance, and prepare your entire lower body for the day ahead, do not miss the next product. It is warm and earthy, and combined with a single simple mineral, it turns into one of the most potent breakfasts for supporting circulation that I recommend. The fifth one is boiled sweet potato with Celtic salt, a circulation stabilizer. Among all the recommendations I have given over the years, this stands out as a true helper for those seeking lasting vitality. This triggers the most astonishing reactions. Sweet potato for improving circulation. Yet once you grasp how your body functions in the initial minutes after waking up, everything falls into place. Your muscles, including those in your legs, pelvis, and even the penis, have been running on empty after many hours without food. Your blood vessels require minerals, muscles need glycogen, and the nervous system demands balance. A simple half of a warm-boiled sweet potato sprinkled with a pinch of Celtic sea salt can become the morning stabilizer your lower body desperately lacked. Sweet potato is packed with complex carbohydrates that avoid sharp blood sugar spikes while providing your muscles with clean energy for smooth functioning. Celtic sea salt, an unrefined salt containing more than 80 essential minerals, supplies your body with the tools to maintain hydration, regulate nerve signals, and support healthy blood pressure without sudden drops. These minerals aid muscle contractions, blood circulation, and even nerve sensitivity, which tends to weaken with age unless properly cared for. I once had a patient named Thomas, 70 years old, who complained about heaviness and numbness in his legs each morning, along with a dull pain in his groin. He had tried stretching, massages, and even prescription medication, but nothing helped. I suggested a small change. Before his usual breakfast, try half a boiled sweet potato with warm water and a pinch of mineral salt. He thought it sounded too simple, but after 3 days, he called and said, "Doctor, I do not believe it. I understand what is happening, but my legs feel lighter, and I no longer have to hold on to the nightstand to stand up. There is something solid about beginning the day with genuine nourishment, food that your body recognizes, which not only addresses symptoms, but restores balance from within." Sweet potato may seem humble, but when consumed regularly, it quietly and powerfully improves circulation, mineral balance, and gives you energy with every step. Now that you have learned about 5 foods that can help restore blood flow, strength, and vitality, there is one last important thing to discuss. Knowledge without action changes nothing. Let us talk about exactly what you need to do starting today to turn these foods into real results that you will feel. 6. What must be done beginning from today? If you have watched this far, it already means a lot. You care. You are not just drifting along, letting your body do whatever it wants. You are still in the game. The good news is that now you have the tools. But tools mean nothing if they remain unused. True transformation starts the moment you decide to take action today and not tomorrow. Begin with small steps. Tomorrow morning, promise yourself to eat one of the 5 foods we discussed. It could be 2 eggs with yolks or a warm bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds. It does not have to be perfect. What matters is simply to start, because what you eat in the first hour after waking up lies one of the strongest choices for your circulation, confidence, and independence. Do not skip breakfast anymore. Do not wait until you feel hungry, tired, or behind in your daily routine. Give your body what it needs when it asks for support. At this moment, your blood vessels are at their most receptive. Muscles are ready to absorb nutrients. You break the cycle of decline, beginning to restore what time has tried to take from you. You may not notice dramatic changes overnight, but with consistency, within a few days, you will feel more energy in your legs, warmth in your groin, strength in your step, and increased responsiveness where it matters most. You might even start sleeping better and waking up with a feeling you have not experienced in a long time. Hope. If you fear it is already too late, I can tell you with complete confidence, no, it is not too late. I have seen men in their 60s, 70s, and even late 80s transform their energy, intimate life, and overall vitality simply by committing to start each day with awareness and purpose. So the question is simple. Will you take the first step tomorrow morning or let another day slip by, hoping something will change on its own? Now that you know exactly what and when to eat, I want to leave you with one more important advice, because even the right foods will not help if you make one critical mistake that most older men do not even consider. 7. Final message. If there is one lesson I have learned over a decade of working with men over 60, it is that aging does not take away your strength. It only removes what you are ready to let go of. Most often, we do not lose our bodies, but lose faith in the possibility of change. However, I am here to remind you that transformation is absolutely achievable. Now you are aware of 5 powerful morning foods: whole eggs beets, oatmeal with chia seeds, watermelon and sweet potatoes sprinkled with Celtic salt that help restore blood circulation, enhance sensitivity, support muscle function, and bring life back to areas of your body that felt distant for far too long. These are not passing fads or gimmicks, but authentic foods that directly influence your biology. Moreover, you understand when and how to consume them for maximum benefit. You realize that how you spend the first hour after waking sets the tone for everything else. Your vitality, independence, self-confidence, and even your relationships. There is no need to change everything at once. Just begin. Begin tomorrow. Reclaim your morning. Allow your meals to work for you, turning each bite into a bold statement that you are still writing your story. This is not the end, and not even close. Your next chapter starts with breakfast, and it begins with your choice to take control into your own hands.